casual side quest. No topic is off the map. It's a casual side quest. Talking nonsense and talking facts.
Yo, what's going on? How you doing, Luce?
Hey, bloody, how are you?
I'm all right. It's been a while.
Long time no see.
It has. Since we ended season 1, things have just kind of fucking gotten away.
Yeah.
You know,
Life is fun.
Yeah, well, I took a week out to sort of like rejig things. And then it was Alice's birthday last week, which I was
And now
absolutely
we're
knackered from. And I wasn't in the frame of mind to do anything. And then...
No. Kids
Then we had
parties will
last
do that to
week.
you.
Then it was like, yes, and then we're here now. So we are officially back
We're
this
here.
week. However, you might have realized there is one of us missing. And it's down to personal reasons. I'm not going to go into it, but Dan has decided to back out of the podcast for his own personal reasons. It's not a permanent goodbye. He said he will come back every now and then if he's needed. But yeah, he just feels like the podcast could do better without him, basically. And I'm just here to prove him wrong.
Yeah, we disagree.
Yeah. Those who know have told him this. But we'll let you guys hassle him because we know you're gonna. So, but I think he's been a dick.
We'll
saying
miss
it as
you,
it is.
Dan.
Gotta have someone to take the fucking piss out of, and now it's just Loose.
Yeah. Great. I'll take the load.
It has been known.
Okay. Just started
Well,
episode 1.
You laid that foundation.
I didn't lay the foundation.
You just said, I'll take the load.
Yeah, but I didn't. Here we go.
Dan, I don't need you. You're right. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But yeah, so how you been, Luce? What's going on?
All right, ups and downs. Just life's just been a little bit busy, really, and just getting in the way of things. But apart from that, it's starting to cool down a bit. But we're getting into the Christmas period now, so it's like, the stress of
And
saving
depressing
money, depressing songs, dark nights. Which I don't mind dark nights, but
I actually prefer them.
I prefer them. But they do make you tired.
Easier to sleep.
Yeah, true.
Harder to get up.
Very hard to get up. The dark mornings are probably the more difficult part.
Do you know what though? It was I got up at 6:30 this morning. It was actually quite light.
Yeah, I don't think it's as dark as it used to be.
It just doesn't feel like it.
No.
Doesn't feel it, but
yeah. Apart from that, you?
same old shit, different day, innit?
Yeah.
When you've got kids and work and everything else, it literally is wake up, sleep, eat, repeat.
Yeah.
Nothing really changes. Obviously, like I said, it was Alice's birthday last weekend, which I'm not going to lie to you, walking around the zoo for 5 hours fucked me.
I can imagine.
And some of the hills
With
as
children.
well. Oh my God. I've got my
Which
mum
zoo
hanging
did
on
you
as
go
well.
to?
Howlett's.
Oh, right, nice.
Yeah, the Gorilla Zoo, as it's known, which
Yeah,
is
I've heard of
also
it,
part of Port Lynn as well.
Oh, okay.
If you've heard of Port Lynn,
Yeah.
where they do the safaris and everything else, yeah, it's all linked. It's all by the Aspinall company.
I've never been, but I've heard of it.
I'd recommend Longleat. You can even stay
like
in there
to.
with the lions and the tigers.
Yeah, I've heard that.
It's expensive at like £1,500 a night.
Yeah, I
But
think I've got 1,500.
no,
spare.
I'll just pull it out of my fucking left pocket.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so they're all linked. So we walked around there for 5 hours, and yeah, it was good. He enjoyed it, bless him, in his fucking front facing carry vest with his legs kicking out.
To walk.
Just seeing all the animals, bless him. But yeah, no, I was just knackered when I got in. I was just fucking mentally drained, physically drained, and I was just like, do you know what? It's not happening.
Yeah, I get that though.
And then
Long day.
Yeah, very long day. And it's one of the reasons why. I mean, I don't know if you guys have actually noticed, but I've dropped another day of streaming. I no longer do Wednesdays or Saturdays or Sundays anymore, so I'm now down to 4 days a week.
Which is not necessarily a bad thing.
It's not. I've still not knocked out any content because everything I fucking record, I just look back and go, what a crock of shit.
I am in the same boat of you at the minute.
Honestly, it's so bad, isn't it?
I mean, I've got content there. I'm like, ugh, is it? I just feel like it's a lot of the same as other people, so I'm just a bit like me.
See, that's where I'm at the moment. I watch back like a clip. I clip something and I think, oh, that'd be decent. When I watch it back, I'm like, why did I even think that was worth fucking clipping?
I hear you on that.
And then I watch other people's content and I think, okay, maybe it was worth clipping.
Yeah, I also hear that as well. And they're pumping out the content, but then you kind of think, well, I kind of know why.
The thing is, I'm seeing these people like pumping out the content and getting fucking brand deals, and I'm just like, off that?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I respect the grind, the fucking hours and it is to put out all sorts of content. I respect the grind, but like, I just wish I had that confidence sometimes.
Yeah, I'm the same at the minute.
Just post anything and just hope something sticks.
Yeah.
But I just,
I'm the same.
I can't do it.
Me neither.
Oh, I did design a new merch line in that time.
I saw. It looks really good.
A little bit of a positive motion thinking.
Okay.
Oh,
what on it? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've got different ones. I've got different lists for it.
Okay.
So let me just grab my Hello phone. It's no longer a mobile, it's now a Hello phone.
Why is it not a mobile?
Because whenever you answer it, you go hello.
Right, okay.
So it's now a Hello phone. But yeah, no, so I found some like they're like Norse-based sayings, and these are going to go on there. So you've got be brave and upright. That's going to go on the back. Warriors fear regret, not death.
Ooh. Hardcore.
Live with courage.
That's a good one.
Yep. One of my favorites. This is one of my favorites. Act or accept.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Catchy as well.
Yeah. So on the back, it's just got act or accept. That's life for you. You either act or you accept what's going to happen.
Yeah, true.
So I thought that was quite often. Silence is often wise.
In most cases.
I quite like that one. Seek respect, not attention.
That's a good one. A lot of people should do that.
And
but
one of my other favorites, which is you might have already seen, pain is easier than regret.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, so they're all going to be going on my new merch line.
Nice.
So I just looked at it and went, it needs something. It needs that sort of like positive like notion, and a positive quote to go with something normally catches eyes and sells.
Yeah,
So
and it is
like,
sort
you
of
know
something you're like, you do come out with a good positive quote, so
I do love a good positivity.
So I think that makes sense for you.
Just not on medical tests.
No, I don't think anyone really wants that, but no one wants that.
No, we normally want the negatives on that one. Just saying.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So how's your new venture going with the games that you're currently playing?
My new venture?
Well, yeah, because like you've been playing sort of like a lot of indie games again, haven't you?
I've been doing a lot of indie games. I've kind of like... It's always really hard at this time of year because it's very dry for horror. Not saying that there's not horrors coming out, because they are coming out in like the droves. Like there's lots of them coming out, but it's not necessarily like good quality stuff. But you don't really know until
you try it.
You played it, so it's kind of a bit of a win-lose situation. But I'm kind of revisiting a few things because obviously, when you do variety streaming, you spend a lot of money on games.
I had noticed, and it's one of the reasons why I was kind of glad COD came back, but now I'm also kind of regretting COD coming back.
Why is that?
One, because it saves fucking money because you're just not constantly looking for games to play.
Yeah.
And secondly, you just kind of fall back into a rut.
Back into the saturated.
Yeah. But at the same point, I'm enjoying playing zombies, but I just kick myself when it comes to content. That's why I just think it's shit. Because it's the same content everyone's fucking boasting out and pushing out.
It's a difficult one because you want to play what you enjoy and you shouldn't not do it. But I get it because it's such a heavily saturated streamed game,
Mm-hmm.
like it's a hard one, isn't it?
It is very
It's hard. It's a hard one, and you feel like you're going back to square one with it.
So
but...
I understand you fully when it's like the money side of it, because obviously being a variety, you just need. My problem is when it being a variety streamer, I play big games. People get bored.
Yeah.
So then you find yourself bouncing. That? Yeah, honestly. Oh yeah, I've actually had people turn around to me and say, "I'm bored of that. Can we move on?"
Wow.
Yeah.
Brave.
Not like active members of the community, like people who like watch me will be like, "Oh, you know, I'm bored. We're bored of it." Like, what else are you going to be playing?
The thing is, I would be like, F off, because I have that on like TikTok sometimes. That's why I've not really streamed on TikTok for a minute. But like people are just like, do this, stop talking, like and you're like, no.
Oh yeah, it's not kick that's coming from. That's TikTok.
Oh no, I know where it's. I know exactly where it's coming from. It's from the TikTok side. Not saying everybody is like that on TikTok. I just want to put it out there. But there is a lot of people, because it's just so easy. Like people flick through it. They're just so demandy, and you just think.
I've not had it recently because my reach is so fucking shit on TikTok.
Mine's been terrible. That's why I've not been on there for a minute.
I'm hoping it's gonna correct itself one day.
Yeah, I'm gonna hope as well.
Just keep it's like a dead horse. Sometimes you just gotta keep fucking flogging the fucker.
It is. I mean, we've been doing it for 5 years, so
I'm fucking 6 in January.
Well, I'll be 6 in. Oh no, not yet. I'll be 6 in September. But
6 in January, I am. Yeah. So
we keep on going.
The problem is, because I've been doing it 6 years, I'm now over fucking critical of myself.
No.
No.
Well, you're looking back on yourself and saying, well, I'm coming up to 6 years now. Where am I at? Or what, I get that 100%.
I'll tell you the only thing I am actually happy with in the 6 years that I've been streaming. My fucking backdrop and atmosphere. That's the only thing I'm fucking satisfied with in 6 years.
It's good.
I was just like, oh, fuck it. It's just calm and soothing, isn't it? You know, and it's
you have to have a strong word with yourself though, because I feel like you're getting yourself into a very negative headspace.
Oh,
I've been there. I get that. I compare myself to people so much. It's really freaking frustrating.
And I'll be honest with you. The moment I've turned around in Discord and said, look, this is how I'm feeling, my inbox is like the regulars has flooded. Like, stop being a fucking idiot. Take some time out. Do this, do that. And it's nice having that sort of like that inspirational support backup to let you know that you are doing all right.
Yeah.
But
the thing is, when something's bad or negative, you are always going to be your worst critic, and you are always going to
100%.
be worse on yourself.
Some me, I'm the harshest on myself.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Some people can be incredibly positive, and I would love to meet people like that because I don't get it. I'm exactly the same. If I have one bad stream, or if I have one bad content post, or if I don't know, or something, I will be so critical of myself and be like, what am I doing wrong?
You start to overread things.
Yeah. And then sometimes that pushes you to do stuff that you don't really want to do. And then that gets you down even more because you're like, why am I doing that?
And then you're changing your algorithm because then you've knocked out content that you don't normally knock out. Yeah. But then I was streaming on TikTok the other night, a couple of weeks ago. And somebody came in and was like, why have you stopped posting the picture? Why have you stopped posting like the question content? I really miss that. I really miss like your questions because I really engaged with it. And I was like, maybe I needed to start doing that again.
Maybe that's your way back in. Well, I know, because you've still got to be motivated enough to make yourself record something. I think people don't get it. I think it's one of these things where I say, like, I'm not going to be like, boo-hoo, streaming is a hard job, because it's not. I mean, look, I play video games for a living. It's not a hard job. Let's be realistic.
But
mentally,
but it is draining.
Mentally draining. I mean, if you're having a bad day, you've got to physically force yourself to get on to a PC, sit there and talk to lots of people and remain positive so that you're not giving off that energy. And sometimes it's just like, that's hard. So even when it comes to like recording content, I get that. Like sitting there and editing a video takes time. It doesn't happen like in 10 minutes. Some people do it in 10 minutes, but then
do you know the funny thing is though? The videos that I've actually knocked out in 10 minutes have actually normally outperformed the videos that I spent hours editing.
Always the case. Those little voice ones that like voice talk over ones I do will do better than the ones I spend an hour on.
Yeah.
All the time.
So now I'm in that mindset of why the fuck am I wasting my time? I'll just throw an AI voice over the top and just let a clip run.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just like, why am I spending all this time editing?
Yeah.
For it to flop, for it to go nowhere. And this is the side of things that people don't quite see. The hours that you spend offline, looking,
as well as
creating,
online.
editing, promoting, researching. It's a full-time job on top of another job.
And then you can't get off your phone and you have to shut off. Like this week has been one of them weeks where I've literally, all I've done is like my streams and then shut off. Like, because I've had to, because it's just like been getting on top of me way too much.
I get that. Like, I've raided a few people recently and not even gone over, and I feel like shit for it.
It happens though.
I've just been to that point where I just want to get to bed.
Yeah.
You know, and
you just don't want to be around.
Yeah,
and don't want to social. And it's like, nothing on the community. Like you feel bad almost. I feel awful for it. I feel like I've let them down. Like I haven't streamed this weekend, but like I wanted to sort of spend some time with my other half and the dog and just chill. And I don't normally do that. And yeah, reset, I guess.
Well, that's the thing. I've not actually had a weekend off technically. Because I'll go through the last 2 months. Saturday, start off with like the first Saturday, I'll be at my nan's.
Yeah.
With my mum, so that's the whole day gone. Leave at 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't get back until 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. Sunday will be homework, bathing, reading, kids time, and everything else.
Yeah.
The next week, I've been at my mate's fixing my car. That's been an all-day thing. Sunday, repeat.
Yeah.
Then it'll be, again, I was at my mate's because we didn't get the other bit done that we needed to get done. So that was, again, another all-dayer. Then I'm back at my nan's. And that has been my cycle for 2 months. I've not actually had a weekend off.
Yeah.
And then you add Ellis's birthday into there. As well as like Jacob's football on a Saturday morning. I'm just knackered.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely fucked.
Yeah. Which is why I think it's the right decision for you to drop a stream. Well, I mean, even if you end up going in to do another one again, I mean, but then you have that freedom to be like, you know what, I actually do fancy doing one tonight. I'm going to do it.
Well, I dropped Saturdays because statistically, they're the worst nights for me.
I think that goes for a lot of people. I struggle. I don't stream Saturdays. I mean, it's very rare I'll stream a Saturday. If I do, it's whether I'm like, oh, do you know what?
Or there's a drop,
or if there's like a big game coming out or something like that. But yeah, they are struggle ones to do because not many people are around, I guess.
Well, Saturday nights are normally family night, date night.
People are going out or doing stuff. So the weekends definitely don't stream like the week like they used to. It's definitely different.
And evening streams don't hit like day streams.
No. Well, I'm like this.
I think it depends on what you play.
It is dependent on what you pay.
I think COD hits better during the day.
Yeah, that will, yeah.
And things like you probably hits better in the evening.
Well, whenever I do a day stream, I will never do a horror, really. I will do more story-based stuff.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily work on Kick, but it works very well on TikTok. But, like, it's
hard.
It's hard. Like, but that's why I've sort of cut. I haven't done any day streams for a minute. I'm going to go back to doing a couple next week. But that's another point. Like, I think for me, I was doing sort of 2 streams a day. And I was like, this is too much.
You're burning candle at both ends here.
So this is
but
too
the problem
much.
then is, like, that's when like your content starts to lapse because
you're lacking.
You're lacking. You're tired. You're not thinking. You're not prepared. You're not this. You're not that.
Yeah.
You know, and before you know it, you're in that fucking downward spiral.
And
it's so easy to do. And then you've got like your imposter syndrome to add on top of that.
Yeah.
Which people still don't believe is a real thing, but it really is a real thing.
It really is. I have it terribly.
I do. And then I got shouted at, so now I try not to do it.
I just don't tell people. I'll just burn it inside.
But did you see the crickets that I had to do?
I didn't see. I was sure when you were doing it, but I rewatched it. I rewatched you do it.
That was rough as fuck.
Did they taste okay?
No, they tasted like shit.
But they were flavoured. Surely that's a good way.
Sriracha flavoured, right? But imagine eating, and this is the only way I can describe it still. Imagine eating stale Rice Krispies mixed with plasterboard.
Just dry.
Dry, dusty, spicy.
Nice.
And that you can still taste the shit.
It's probably because it is.
And oh god, honestly, if I actually went outside and threw my guts up.
Did you?
Yeah,
Did it make you sick?
when I left the camera, I was outside being sick. Yeah.
Oh,
I had
God.
to run to like the drain outside the garage door to be sick because it was that bad.
Not good.
No. I think I'd have rather done the scorpion, but then like I said to people, like I can't get a scorpion that I trust where it's come from.
Yeah, it's a difficult one because you don't know what they are.
Exactly. So, but I think I'm safe this month. I don't think I'm going to hit the target this month, which is a good thing. It's a good thing and a bad thing. But
You don't have to tell me.
what's your target this month?
Well, my target is 300, and I know that seems like a lot.
Not for your community. Because they're wicked.
Well, it's ups and downs. Like, obviously, yeah, my community is very, very generous and they're amazing.
They are. Bless them.
It is scary because I know I'm coming up to the Christmas month, which I know is impactful for everybody, which is completely understandable.
100%.
So
But what's your
as long as
challenge
I
if
can
you
pay
do
my
it?
bills. What's my challenge?
What's your
Well, I can't tell you that.
What do you mean you can't tell me?
Because it's a surprise for everybody.
Oh, it's one of them.
I'm not going to tell anyone what it is.
It's a striptease, isn't it?
No, it's not a striptease. Try not to get bandit.
Only loose.
I was going to say it's much more opposite than a striptease, I'll tell you that.
Much more opposite than a striptease. You're not going to be the dodgy vagina again, are you?
No! Look, chili suit is in its...
It's not a chili
box,
suit, it's a
isn't it?
vagina suit.
Yeah, only because of my green screen. Because of the freaking green nib, which I didn't work out until I actually got on there.
And it looked like a gaping vagina.
Pretty much. No, it's no, I don't want to say anything.
No, okay. No, you keep it. You keep
Whatever
it.
I say will give it away.
No, you keep it, Stem. You keep it there.
It's definitely going to be a look of the ages.
So it's a dress up. It's
Yeah.
not a chat. It's not a food challenge. It's a dress up.
It's going to be a mixture of a lot of things,
Right.
but a dress
okay.
up is a main part of it. Yes.
Okay. Okay. We can live with that. We can work with that.
There'll be food challenges in there.
Okay. There will be food challenges.
No spicy ones. I've done my last spicy.
See,
ones.
people are trying to get me to do that verstroming.
No.
Yeah,
It
people
will
are
stink
people
your
are
house out.
I don't stream in the house, do I?
But it will stink your room out.
I know.
That will not go. That
So
smell.
what if I do it?
Oh.
It's gonna be a high one, and it will be filmed on my phone in the garden,
I was gonna say you gotta film it on your phone because
and then it'll be uploaded.
yeah, I would do that because
I can't do it in here because if I throw up or anything, my setup's gone.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
and
do
that
that.
smell will just linger there for a long, long
But
time. I've
it
heard
will
people
be.
say,
It'll be a 500
lingers.
pack. It'll be like a.
"Oh
It'll
yeah,
be a 200 to 300 gifted.
yeah."
If I
Don't
do
be
it.
doing it for like 100.
Yeah, that'd be
Thing is-
that'd be the 300 gifted.
People have got to realize, like, I always say, like, I always want to give something back, and I always try and do different targets to give back to the community, and I always have done that. But I also don't want to damage myself
Exactly.
with the making.
I fucking feel like I damaged myself with them fucking crickets.
I mean, what was the last thing I did was the nitro
Nitro
gummy,
gummy.
which is spicy,
It wasn't that bad though, was it?
but it wasn't as bad. But I don't think it was as bad because when I did the hot chip,
You were
I'd
tired.
been up for 19 hours.
Yeah. Your tolerance
And I
was
hadn't
low.
moved, so it just sat on my stomach. Whereas when I did this, it was just
Well,
more
not only
like,
that, but your tolerances are low because you're tired.
yeah.
It's like anything.
So
Like,
it was
your
like, no,
bullshitometer when you're fucking tired is 0.
yeah,
You know, and it's the same thing for handling spice. The same thing for handling anything. If you're tired and you're exhausted, your tolerance levels just go out the window. They don't
Yeah.
exist.
no,
So I get it.
but yeah. We shall see.
We shall see.
Busy week next week.
But yeah, so if I do the strumming, it'll be a high one. But I have also said to my community though, if we ever hit 100 gifted subs, I'd do a food challenge and I'd do a merch giveaway as well.
It's nice. Yeah. I need to get some merch. Everyone keeps whinging at me.
You do. Because your merch could be so gothic related, it's unreal. It could be awesome.
I need to get it sorted.
But
My mission 2025.
wasn't that your mission 2021?
Yeah, well, it's been a few years now.
Squirrel!
Yeah. No, it will be my mission.
Oh, I love it. But yeah, so this is just going to be a quick one, guys, just to introduce season 2. We've had a little bit of a catch up because obviously we've been away. But season 2 is going to be slightly different. We are going to still have the questions. We are still going to do that side of things. But we're also going to be a lot more debating.
Oh, God.
Because I've had a couple of people comment recently on the YouTube channel stating that like they're finding it really interactive and they find themselves like answering along when like we're having a debate, and it's more about more when we go off on a tangent.
We are good at that.
But people are finding that more really relatable, it seems.
Oh yeah.
So basically, we're not going to stop the tangents this season.
Yay!
If we go off on a tangent, we're going to go off on a tangent. All right. And if that leads to some fucking dark rabbit hole, that's going to lead to a dark rabbit hole. We're going to go fucking full Alice in Wonderland it. All right. And I mean, even like researching shit while we're talking. That sort of rabbit hole shit.
Yeah. I like the rabbit holes.
They're fun. They're interesting. They're different. How many podcasts do you know sit there and go off on a fucking random tangent, talk about one thing and end up talking about something completely different?
Not many.
No, they're normally very well scripted.
Yeah.
And mine, this isn't.
It's the best kind of podcast.
You know, we have the odd question and then we get into something. A question sparks another thing. And then before you know it, we're running. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and that's going to be essentially the way this season's going to go. We're going to be taking questions from people. So if you got a question you want to ask it, comment it, inboxes, doesn't matter what social media you use. If you've got a question you want to ask.
Yeah.
All right.
Is your camera delayed?
Mine?
Or is it just me? Oh no, you're fine now.
Your internet's going dodgy.
Was it me then?
Yeah, your camera
you were fine. I thought I'd just check.
Nah, your camera went really blurry for a minute.
All right. Okay.
So,
let's hope me.
It could be me. Don't get me wrong. It could be.
I just wanted to check it was not actually a
but I
technical
don't
issue.
think
It's just a me
is.
issue. Yeah, you're fine now. It's probably a me issue.
Oh, it's either you or a me issue.
Who knows?
Or as Jacob turned around and said to me earlier, "You're the issue." Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Welcome
Thanks,
to my
son.
life. I'm an issue to my 6.5-year-old. Wonderful. But yeah, we've also got slightly different music going this season. We've changed it up a bit. We've gone from medieval Celtic music to fantasy medieval tavern music.
Ooh.
I know, right? Look at me changing it up.
Tavern.
We are in a tavern in the casual side quest pub.
Yay!
Where the food is shit and the drinks are warm.
Yay!
And expensive.
Yay! Got it for the podcast somehow.
Exactly. I might even, do you know what, right? I'm even contemplating getting some side quest merch.
Do it. Get a tangent on.
Like, I'm even contemplating like doing a side quest, like getting some side quest hoodies and that done.
Definitely.
You know, with we could do that, couldn't we? Get your tangent on.
Yeah.
Oh, what a slogan! I love it.
Thinking.
On the back, get your tangent on.
Do it.
Get your rant on. Oh, I love it. Where we could do that. Who would want a casual side? I'm joking, but let me know if you would.
They would.
But yeah, no. So basically, that's just like a little catch up with me and Luce. and to let you know that there is a direction we're going this season. But we're going to be changing it up very so slightly and going off on more tangents. It's just fun.
My favourite thing.
You know, there's probably going to be plenty of things that you're going to go, oh my God, that's going to get us cancelled. But do you know what? It's 2024, and if you can't have an open debate about something, you're cancelled. So we're going to not try to get cancelled, but we're just going to have
honest conversations.
Yeah, we're just going to have honest conversations. You know, and the problem you've got is a lot of people can't handle an honest conversation.
No.
But if you know me and Luce well enough, you get what you get. You know,
I sometimes can't shut up.
Well, yeah, and it's funny. I'm not gonna lie, it's funny. But we don't. The spade's a spade. Do you know what I mean? There's no grey. It's black or white, straight down the fucking middle. You know, you know where you stand.
Exactly.
You know, we're not gonna sugarcoat it just so like you can swallow some bullshit.
Yeah. Exactly.
No. We're just gonna say it how we see it now.
Say it how we see it. Like it.
I just think I think it makes for great content. Because you know, you just putting everything out there.
Yeah, and the conversations go wherever they're gonna go.
Exactly, like a spider's web, or a pebble in a pond.
A pebble in a pond.
A pebble in a pond. Once that's ripple started, it's like my belly; it never stops. All right, there you go. The first fat man joke of the season.
Yay!
At myself.
Hey!
He'd have made some fucking fat joke by now, so I thought I'd do it myself.
Yeah, you might as well.
Exactly. So, guys, ladies and gents, like I said, this is just a quick one to get us back into it. So next week we are going to be going full podcast styley. Nothing held, no bars held. We're just gonna go fucking full out, and I'm really looking forward to it this season. So. And you never know, Dan might be back because you lot might fucking kick some fucking shit sense into him. Not that I condone violence, but when it comes to hit, yes.
Tickle him.
You know, just saying. Just saying. But yeah, so next week, guys, we will be back properly. And that's a promise. So we will see you all next week. So take care, guys, and look after and see you soon. Bye, bye, bye.